Good evening, everyone. Peace and blessings to you. My name is Reverend Leah Alvarado. I'm with New Thought Northern Colorado Center for Spiritual Living. Welcome to the season of nonviolence. This lasts until April 4th, from January 30th through April 4th. Each day we come together to practice a new principle of peace and nonviolence based on the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King. So grateful you've joined me today. Today is day 25. And our topic today is forgiving others. Gandhi said, "An eye for an eye, and soon the whole world is blind." Felicia Sanders survived the massacre at the Mother Emanuel Church in Charleston, North Carolina. She said this about forgiveness: "If you don't, you're letting evil into your heart. You're the one suffering. You're the one hating. You have to forgive for you." Powerful statement, she said. Despite the pain cracking in their voices in the courtroom, the survivors and their families chose to speak the language of forgiveness. Their attacker, a white supremacist, intended his killings to provoke a race war. Instead, Charleston erupted with grace. Forgiveness is something that happens in layers. We may think we've fully forgiven someone, and then another layer pops up, and then another, and another. And in our day-to-day lives, there are many moments that call for forgiveness. A conversation with someone that didn't sit well in our heart, a person who cuts us off on the freeway, an argument with our partner, a rude person in the grocery line. Every day we have opportunities to forgive. In forgiving others, we are giving ourselves and the other person a gift. To forgive means to release another from the perceptions we've been projecting onto them. Jeshua in the Way of Mastery says, "Forgiveness is an essential key to healing. The opposite of forgiveness is judgment, and judgment always creates separation and guilt. There is a place within you, yet still, that knows the perfect purity of your brother and sister, and sees quite clearly that all things within the human realm are either an extension of love or a cry for help and healing." As we forgive, our consciousness expands. Forgiveness purifies our heart and our mind, and we discover that we are only here to exist, to extend love. We need to ask ourselves as we end each day, who have I placed outside my heart today? And once we have the awareness, we can shift our perception and forgive. And as we do this, we're able to create peace and nonviolence in the world. Before we get to our reflection questions today, I also want to share a powerful Hawaiian prayer that you may be familiar with called Ho'oponopono. And it's a very simple reciting of several phrases all put together. And it's a powerful prayer. It's a powerful practice that when we repeat it over and over again, it shifts our energy, and not only ours, but it connects with that person, that individual that we are holding some harsh or negative energy towards. And so I invite you right now, I'm going to repeat the phrase. Repeat it to yourself as I say it, and bring to mind someone or something that you know that you need to forgive. It may have been something that happened today. Bring it into your heart, and let's say these words together. So closing your eyes. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let's say it again. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. One more time. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Just taking a breath. Although the words are simple, they contain much energy in it. You may even be able to feel that in your body. And this is something that can be repeated over and over and over again. Holding that image in your mind of that individual. It may be someone you've never even met. but you can feel in your heart that there's something to forgive, something to let go of. Our reflection questions today are some good questions to think about. The first question, who or what do I struggle with the most to forgive? Is it something that you witness in the world? Is it a political figure that you struggle with? Is it someone in your family that whenever you talk to them or hear about them, you notice a certain energy in your body begin to constrict? Is it a certain issue that comes up that you just notice that when it's shared or comes up in conversation, a certain social justice issue, whatever it is, notice within yourself, what do you struggle with the most in terms of forgiveness? What happens, the next question, what happens within me when I'm unwilling to forgive? Those moments when you find yourself wanting to stay in that self-righteous place. We all do it, we're human. And you're unable to let go, you're unable to forgive. How does that feel? How does that feel in your body? We're meant to be these loving creatures. Who we are is to extend love, as Joshua talks about. But our humanness sometimes gets in the way. And we hold on to things. The last question, what would be a first step for me to start the process of forgiving? You could recite the Ho'oponopono prayer, perhaps, Just simply moving into our heart and just taking a breath and bringing that individual into your heart. Imagining the two hearts, you and the other person, the two hearts intertwined. Not seeing the person's face, but just the hearts. I heard a Kundalini teacher years ago talk about this. And if you can see it visually, it's powerful. And the moment you do that, the hate, the anger, the frustration, whatever that is, just melts away. You can feel it just melt away from your body. Yeah. So we are giving ourselves a gift as we do this. And that energy goes out and it touches and it heals and it supports this other being. And it supports the greater consciousness of our planet. Because as we do this, we silently give permission for others to do the same. Let's do our affirmative practice today. Let's say it out loud. Today, I purify my heart and mind through forgiveness. It is a gift I give to myself and to all beings. As I forgive others, I give silent permission for others to do the same. This is the path of nonviolence. So closing your eyes, just dropping into your heart, and just allowing your heart to just fall open like a rose opening its petals to the sun. Feel the energy of forgiveness. Feel the truth in it, that it is a gift truly to yourself and to others. As you bring into your heart and mind someone that you know that you need to forgive, see your heart and their heart intertwined. beating together, becoming one. Notice as you do this, whatever you were feeling, whatever negative emotions you were feeling, just simply falls away. Just taking a breath. Feel the energy that remains, the energy of love, the energy of peace, the energy of nonviolence. Let's just take a few moments in the silence, just feeling into the energy, into the gift of forgiveness. So as you continue into the evening, and as you prepare for bedtime, whenever that is for you, become aware of anyone or anything that you have placed outside of your heart today. And bring that energy into your heart, that loving presence of the divine, and surround that being, surround that situation. It is truly a gift that you give to yourself and to all beings. Let peace begin with you. Thank you for being with me this evening. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow night for day number 26 of our 64-day challenge. Namaste.